in Galaxy Television. And the program is Family and Values. I hope you had a splendid night rest, because I hope somebody did not come to your wardrobe and start taking something from you. Anyway, if there is nothing like that, then it's all good for you and I, because it means we have the opportunity and the privilege to celebrate someone fun on this special day. So a beautiful day to you. Like I would say, with a new day comes new strength and new thoughts. With a new day comes new strength and new thoughts. I don't know what you're thinking about, but I want to believe that strength is there for you to be able to do many things today, as long as you are intentional and you know you have a purpose. So your purpose for today is to fulfill the good reason why God has given you life. So I will say thank you to God for giving you life, whether you're Christian, you're Muslim, you are a culturalist or you're traditionalist. You need to say that, because you did not draw from somewhere. God granted you that life. On that note, I want to welcome you to a Family and Values, a program that talks about the family and everything that family represents. So if you are a normal man out there, a common man out there, you have a family, you have a home, you have a wife, or you have a child, or you have a responsibility, and that responsibility comes with so much that the value has to come from that home. We transcend the peace and the understanding we wish for in the land. So today, my name is still Olori Adejoke Adebide. They call me Olori AJ. And all we just wanted to do, I hope you had a splendid time with us yesterday. This morning is going to be another way altogether. And so I have the privilege and the honor to celebrate a woman giving birth soon. On this day, 16th of July, many years back, as she had another year. She's a plus woman. She's a plus with many things, with blessings, promotions, abundance. She's already dancing abundance, fulfillment of God's greatness. And you know your name is Joy, like I said. And because your name is Joy, you always radiate that joy. So happy birthday to you and your twin sister. And I know this will not be the end, it's just the beginning of many more beautiful things to come in your life. So on that note, every one of us, I believe my editor is ready. So happy birthday to you from all of us from Galaxy Television, and we wish you all the very best. We pray it will continue to be a radiating and celebration, memorable things that will surround you from henceforth. Happy birthday to you, Joy. But I had the princess to it. Yeah. I had the princess to it. So Princess Joy Apple, happy birthday.
Okay, thank you. Yes, today is my birthday. You know how you asked me finally.
Finally. The Lord has done it.
Hey, finally. And you know the good thing is, because I have to be introduced by my better half. You know, if I was doing my own, I just do. But this one, you know, she just gave me that soft landing. So all you viewers out there, today's my birthday. That's how I go about ready your wardrobe is here. Thank you very much, sis. I love you. Thank you for all the birthday messages. Yes, and to my twin, I call her Fine Girl. I love you. I wish you God's blessings, God's protection over your life and children. Yes, I'm a twin. You know, those of you that came into the world one. People know about me and a pair. Look for my trouble, big joint forces, I'll fight you. You know, yes, but now we're matured, so we know how to handle all the prices, you know. Okay, welcome to Family and Values. Yes, it's still that beautiful show, like I used to say, it's Tuesday with a difference, you know. And this Tuesday is just Tuesday in me. I'm just, you know, when you have joy radiating deep inside of you, you know. I came into lovely halls, lovely songs, oh God, starting from my head of production all the way to my head of programs to everybody, to Kalista. The birthday songs are just coming. I appreciate everyone. And to my sweetheart here, thank you. She has always called me princess, so today she has officially added that princess to my name. Yes, to Johnson. Thank you. Everyone who wished me happy birthday when I walked in. I was almost tearing. In fact, I didn't want to stain this beautiful makeup, so I didn't want to see the tear to drop. Let it just be there. Thank you very much. Thank you for being a part of Family and Values this morning. Thank you.
Okay, so it's all thank you and thank you and thank you. Thank you to everyone who has sent the wishes. You can send more wishes and also be part of our Family and Values program by being part of our beautiful fellowship. So join us by sending in your products, your goods and services. We are here for you, and we'll go all the way to make sure that it's well delivered and your business transcends, because it's all about family anyway. There's nothing you sell that doesn't involve family. So bring it on, and we are here to take it to the next level. On that note, it's time for us to go for our mini feature, because our guest is pretty weighty. Let's go for the mini feature. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You know, one funny thing and very interesting thing about life is that God is a perfect personality. And when I mean God is a perfect personality, is because, you know, when I was celebrating my birthday, she was the one. It was her week. And God perfected it again. This time around, it's our own birthday. So I'm the one. On, you know, on the seats, you know, this royal seats at this moment. Okay, so Olu Comfort is waiting. And this is wishing joy, happy birthday once again. From all of us, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So Olu Comfort, I want you to send your wishes as I introduce you to join this fellowship this morning. She's a marriage and also a life coach. She's joining us live from Warri. I'm gonna be easy to you. Joy carried them from Warri, very close to our area. You know what is Warri to our side? You see life, the way God planned things. It's so interesting. Olu Comfort, it's so good to have you. Good morning. How is Warri this morning?
Good morning. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You know what? I have to come all the way to Warri because I wanted that day to be late. You understand that kind of planning? I just wanted everything to like silence, enter the same space, putting the eyes to the T's and everything working in space, so that she know that she's not alone. So I have to bring you all the way from Warri to join us this morning.
Thank you.
I love it. I'm excited. I'm excited to be a part of celebrating her today. And I wish you long life and prosperity.
Amen.
Oh my God.
I wish you all your heart desire. Want to testimony as your birthday gift.
Amen. Thank you.
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you.
Okay, I think MC have something to show you as you had another year today.
Okay.
Emmanuel, is he ready?
Man, I'm trying not to.
Only Comfort is celebrating.
I don't want my makeup.
So, MC, are you ready? Do you have the pictures for us? Okay, if it's not ready, our topic this morning is marriage. Okay. Okay. That's joy for you.
Okay.
Princess Joy Abu, it's all about you today.
Okay.
So we want to spoil you silly. So you know how to laugh, you know how to talk.
Okay.
Just enjoy that. Thank you, MC. God bless you, man. Thank you, our editor.
Thank you.
Okay, so today's topic is marriage a solution to loneliness? Many people will tell you, I'm married, but I'm lonely. My husband is not there, my wife. Even when they are present, they still feel that void, that void of loneliness still comes in. So we're discussing, is marriage a solution to loneliness? And Olu Comfort is here to help us this morning, as she will be shedding more light to this. So Olu Comfort, over to you. What is loneliness?
Okay. Thank you once again. Good morning. Once again, all the way from Warri. Good morning. Okay, we're talking about loneliness. No, loneliness is a feeling of disconnection, a feeling of being alone, a feeling of not being heard, a feeling of no one really cares. That is loneliness. No, a feeling of isolation, lack of social connection, lack of emotional connection with people, lack of connectivity. So I can say loneliness is that state of mind that makes people to feel I am just isolated, I'm alone.
Okay.
Okay, you just gave us a summary of what loneliness is. But let me ask this question. Can one be in marriage and still be lonely? Can one be married and still experience lonely to the maximum, to the height of it? Like you're married, but deep inside, even your environment, everything around you indicates that you're lonely. Is it possible? Can one be married and you're lonely at the same time?
Okay, this question is a thought-provoking question. And I want to say why marriage can bring immense joy and companionship. At the same time, I don't believe that marriage is a guarantee against loneliness. So I am of the opinion that it is possible for you to be married and be lonely. As a family life coach, and which I'm exposed to talking with people every day, I can say majority of married people are lonely. They are married but lonely. So marriage is not a cure to loneliness. We're talking about loneliness. Loneliness is a complex emotion. Loneliness is a complex emotion, and it has it stems from different factors. Different factors. It might be external, it might be internal. So it might be external, it might be maybe things that happen around you, or as a result of things that happen within you. So we're talking about loneliness and marriage. Marriage is not a cure to loneliness. We have a lot of married but lonely people in our society. So I'm of the opinion that marriage is not a cure at all for loneliness.
Okay, so if I'm married now, or if I believe I'm lonely, and I feel like it's time for, let me just get married. By the time I get married now, all will be sorted out. I won't be lonely again. It's not the cure for loneliness. That's what you're telling us right now, right?
Yeah, it's not the cure. The majority enter into marriage with this perspective. Let me just get married. The moment I get married, everything will be sorted out. I have some singles around me now that all their desire, when you talk, they look so gloomy, they look so upset, they are always sad. And when I talk to them, they will tell me, coach, the only thing, just let God just answer me. Let me just get married. But I always tell them something, that if you are lonely as a married person, you will be lonely as single. If you are not happy person as single, you will be unhappy as married. So there is no magic. Everybody thought maybe there is a magic that happens when you get married. No, that is why people come into marriage with this unrealistic expectation. And when the expectation is not met, you see people are broken, people are married, they are shattered, they have health issues, they are happy in marriage because this unrealistic expectation were not met and not being met. So if you are lonely as a single, there is no guarantee that you will not still be lonely in marriage. So I would say that loneliness is a state of mind.
The state of mind.
Loneliness is a state of mind. It is beyond your marriage. It is beyond the person you married to. It is beyond what happens around you. Loneliness is a state of mind. That is why a lot of single who are happy. We have a lot of single who are happy. And yet, we who are happy or not lonely, they are okay with themselves. And we have a lot of married who are still lonely. It's because loneliness is not about what happened around you, it's a state of mind.
Okay, we have lots of singles who are lonely but they are happy. I'll be right. It's time for us for our word of mouth.
Yes.
So, Ludari Comfort,
So-
give us just. Let's go for this short break, Olu Comfort. We'll be coming back. We need to take our word of mouth and let's hear what people have to say. Then we'll come back to the studio and continue this fellowship and celebration again. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Most times when I'm lonely, it's either I listen to music or I listen to radio or I watch movies because I wouldn't want to stay idle without doing anything. It can actually lead to overthinking and then it can lead to depression. So I'd advise that when you're lonely, get engaged in different things and most especially things you love to do.
There's so many things to do now. Like for me, when I'm lonely, most of the times, just press my phone. I read books, and coupled with the fact our country today, we have so many things to think. So you don't need to be lonely again. Like you can just read Bible, may God bring way out. But things hard, regularly.
I listen to music, that's all.
Back, it's still family values, and we've been discussing is marriage a solution to loneliness, and we have our darling Oludari Comfort, who is a marriage and a life coach, a marriage counselor and a life coach from Warri. Today is still a special day for our darling Princess Joy Apple and our twin sister. Okay, so what are the signs we need to look out for, Oludari Comfort? There are some signs we need to look out for when things like this come in, because what's the essence of marriage? That's supposed to be a union between two people, and they should be comforting themselves, pampering themselves, loving themselves. You know, this lovey-dovey, sharing, talking, communicating, and you know, suddenly all these things, it just feel like I'm alone in this marriage. What are the signs we need to look at when we start seeing this? Because it's not a good sign in a marriage. So it's not a good state in a marriage. Loneliness is not a good state in a marriage. So what are the signs we need to look out for when these particular states start coming up, and what do we do about it? Olu Comfort, are you still there? Hello?
Hello.
Olu Comfort. Network. Okay. Olu Comfort, are you still there? I think it's the network that is giving us the...
Yeah, I think we're
Okay. Okay, she's back. Thank God. It's not Friday yet. It's still Tuesday with a difference.
I'm back.
So did you get my question? Welcome back, sweetheart.
It's
Did you
really,
get my question?
it's really over here. Come again.
Oh.
Okay,
Please,
so
can you come again, please?
I asked, when you have this state of loneliness in a marriage that is supposed to be for two, when you love, you cuddle, you hold, you share words, you communicate, you do many things together, suddenly you are feeling or having this state of loneliness in a marriage. What are the signs one needs to start looking out to, so that it will be easy for you to quickly, you know, curb it and enjoy what marriage really stands for? What are the signs, and what do such couple do to bring back life into that marriage, that union?
Okay, the sign of loneliness in marriage. And firstly, I want to talk about what are the things that cause loneliness in marriage, that causes loneliness in marriage. And one of them is lack of emotional connection. Lack of emotional connection. When emotional connection is no longer there, no, it will cause loneliness. One party, though you are together, you are watching television together, you are eating together, in fact, have sexual intercourse together, yet you are still lonely. No, when your emotional needs is not met, unfulfilled interaction, unmet emotional needs. So different values and interests marriage. All of this can cause disconnection, can cause loneliness. When our values and when our values are different, when we have personal struggles, personal struggles also. When people are coming into marriage and you say, okay, I just want to, I want to marry her. You are not marrying her alone. Every one of us, we have our personal struggle. There are some people who come into marriage traumatized. There are some people who come into marriage disconnected from themselves already. They have internal loneliness. So when they come into marriage unhealed, without being healed, these are the things that causes loneliness in marriage. Feeling trapped. Some person gets married, at the end of the day, they discover that, oh, I am trapped in this marriage. This person is not the person I expected, I thought he or she is. So they feel trapped in that marriage. And at the long run, they feel lonely. And what are the symptoms of this loneliness? Number one, if communication is no longer flowing, it can lead, that's the symptom that one other person or be of them can be lonely. When there is no communication, no emotional connection any longer. I know people who live together, but they are not intimate when it comes to emotionally. We have different type of intimacy in marriage. Some people can be talking, they can be spending money together, but when it comes to emotionally, they are not soulmates. They are not mates emotionally. So these are the symptoms in marriage. When communication is no longer there, when you don't find each other's company interesting any longer, loneliness is setting in. Some now, whether you are there, whether you are not there, you are no longer enjoying each other's company. So those are the symptoms that loneliness is already setting in. Isolation is another symptom. Isolation. We decide to isolate from one another. There are people who live under the same roof, but they are isolated. There are couples who share different rooms. That one is okay. You can share different rooms and still be connected. But they isolate. The purpose of sharing different rooms is what matters. Some share different rooms just to isolate from each other. Okay, so when we see all these symptoms,
I want to hold you there. I want to hold
so you no longer communicate.
Hello, let me hold you on those words about loneliness and the signs. Now, I'm looking at it. Marriage itself, it's not easy to start with. The mere institute called marriage is a very difficult one that anyone that navigates, like they used to say, marriage is like you're going to the market at night. It is what you see the next morning that you now realize what you bought. So now, how do we cope in this marriage? Knowing too well that there's no perfect marriage. Knowing too well that the person I'm getting married to is not perfect, neither am I perfect. How do we cope in this whole institute called marriage? How are we going to navigate? How are we going to cope? I mean, when we're talking about this loneliness, how do we cope? Bearing in mind that it's not a perfect ground for anyone.
Okay. Okay, I want everybody to know, both married and single, those who are already married and those who are coming into marriage, that marriage is a work. Marriage is a work. And the work there is the ability to keep the relationship healthy. Is the ability to keep the relationship healthy. What we can do, everybody, keep putting effort, doing what it takes for your partner, to enjoy, being married to you. And another thing I want to talk about is we should stop expecting too much when it comes to our spouse. One determinant one certain thing that is one uncertainty in marriage is you cannot determine the emotion of the next of your spouse. You cannot determine the emotion of the spouse. That one is certain. So in marriage, we should not see marriage as an attachment. Marriage is not an attachment. though we are married, but everyone should be self-sufficient when it comes to emotion. This unrealistic expectation that we're saying, no, my joy is in my spouse. My joy is in my spouse. My joy is in my spouse. No, it can't be. I want us to know that every human being are limited. They are limited. If you get into marriage now and you did not get what you expect, life must keep going. Your life must keep moving. You must be self-sufficient. I'm talking about we have different types of loneliness. We have the external one and we have the internal one. The majority are even having everything in marriage, but yet they are still lonely. Why? Because internally they are lonely. While you are working on your marriage, work on your state of mind also. Work on your state of mind. Not build a healthy state of mind for yourself. Embrace self-love. Embrace self-love. In case your partner is not giving you what you desire now or in future. Know this self-sufficiency will help every one of us to be able to cope with whatsoever challenges marriage throws to us. So before we talk about what do we do as couple, let's talk about ourselves. Everyone should work on their state of mind. I always say something that my joy does not depend on my husband. Never. My joy depends on me. It's a state of mind. My husband has his life, I have my own life. I cannot attach my life, everything about him, everything about me on him. So we must keep going. You must be self-sufficient. You must not be self-companionship. Self-companionship. This is one of the ways that we can heal from loneliness in marriage, in case your expectation is not met.
Okay,
Then to the couples now.
Okay, go on.
Work out the marriage. Do everything to get connected. The moment that connection is not there, loneliness sets in. There are so many things you can do intentionally, and it's an intentional work. It does not just happen by accident. It's things that we do deliberately. No, keep connecting, keep being intimate, so that the other party will not be feeling lonely while married to you.
Okay, now only comfort. As we're rounding off, this is about the last set of questions myself and Joe will be asking you. Now you talked about those who are lonely and are still happy. They are lonely yet they are happy. What do you have to say about this set of people? Is it that because I was discussing while we went on the mini feature, we had those what do you do when you're lonely? Many will tell you go for shopping. Yeah, you go for shopping spree. Yeah. That's if the cash in there. You buy things you don't want. And loneliness, can we say loneliness and depression is almost, are they together? That's one. Can we say they are in past, pari passu, very close? Can we define them to be almost the same thing? Because sometimes when you are lonely, I might just go to the cinema and just go and sit down in the cinema and just watch a movie with popcorn in my, my hands and everything. And some will also look at the fact that, okay, it's time for me to just go for window shopping. I don't have the money. Let me just start going to the shopping mall and just, ease the tension. And some will eat when they are lonely, just sit down, eat anything. Well, whatever will happen, will happen. After a while, I'll go and burn all the calories. So, can we say loneliness and depression work together? And we talk about, so people are lonely, yet they are happy. And don't forget, in the 21st century, we have some people who are lonely, and when it comes to sexual desires, they tend to work it out artificially the best way they think they want to satisfy themselves. And this is where you see sometimes, just like the Bible says, walking to reprobate minds, those things that are convenient to them. What can we say about loneliness, depression, and also those who are happy in the sense of being lonely? Because they believe I can just settle for a fellow female, a fellow male. That's what I'm going now. What's your view about this?
Okay, I think I'll be able to answer it one after the other. Firstly, I want to correct something, that to be alone is different is different from to be lonely. You can be alone, not as single, and not be lonely. This is where we are mixing it, because sometimes we take being alone for being lonely. There are people who are alone but are not lonely. When you're talking about being alone, we're talking about the physical, the environment, and we're talking about being lonely, we're talking about the emotion. And I said, like I said earlier on, that loneliness is a state of mind. Loneliness is an emotion. So it is possible for you to be alone, to be single. It is possible for you to be alone. Maybe your husband or your wife travel abroad. It's possible for you to be alone. Maybe they travel to another part of the town or of the country to go and work. So it is possible for you to be alone and not lonely. They are two different things. So, and loneliness is a choice sometimes. Loneliness is a choice. And I want us to know that loneliness and emotion and depression, they are emotion. But depression is a stronger emotion. So loneliness sometimes is a choice. You can be alone and choose not to be alone. Your husband, your wife is far away. You can be alone, but choose not to be alone. So it's a state of mind. I think every one of us should work on this. How we can be alone and enjoy being alone. Because your spouse will not be there every time. There are some circumstances that may happen in marriage that may make your husband not to be there or your wife not to be there at a particular time. We should learn to live with ourselves. If you cannot live with yourself, you cannot live with anybody. If you cannot enjoy being with yourself, you cannot enjoy being with anybody. So no matter the shopping you go and do, no matter the window shopping you do, no matter the distraction, it does not cure loneliness. If you still come back from that shopping, you will still come back and still be lonely again. So the permanent solution to loneliness is for everybody to work, to make a choice. Whether I'm alone or not, I will not be lonely. It's a state of mind. And I believe we can make a choice. So if you don't work on it and it gets deeper, it leads to depression. We have a lot of depressed people. We have a lot of married people who are taking antidepressants as we speak. They don't take it, they cannot sleep. So it's a choice. It is a choice. I don't want us to base it on maybe marriage can cure loneliness. Maybe we go out, we mingle with anybody. I heard people saying when I'm lonely. That's what is not lonely, it's alone. When I'm alone, I feel alone. Okay, I go out. But when you are lonely, no amount of window shopping can cure you. No amount of distraction. If you like watch film, you will still be lonely. It is a state of mind. Choose not to be lonely. Even in marriage, choose not to be lonely. Be self-sufficient. Find joy in your own company. I used to say to myself, and I'm teaching my children, that we are enough. First, have this mentality. So when you find joy being with yourself, then you find joy in being with other people.
Because we are running out of time, I would like to ask this last question from my end. Should I say, are there benefits to loneliness? Are there benefits? I just said some people are lonely, are single, and they are happy. They are lonely. Could you say there are a bit of benefits to it? Some people will say, I love my lonely life, I love the fact that I'm all alone. Are there benefits in one way or the other being lonely? Because I feel like sometimes it heals one mentally, So are there benefits that could come with being lonely? Why don't you round up quickly, please?
Yeah, there are a lot of benefits. I don't want to say being lonely. I want to say being alone. Being alone. No, I've said I don't want to use that word lonely for those who are single. Loneliness is not the same thing as alone. Okay. Being alone, there are a lot of benefits from it. In fact, personally, all the vision that has to do with my life was received when I was alone. When your eyes is no, when you are alone, you'll be able to concentrate. No distraction. No, you'll be able to focus. That is so. In case you are still single now and you are alone, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it and be focused. Think about future. Think about yourself. And when you are alone, it's a time you can recognize yourself. Who am I? Who am I? So it is. There are a lot of benefits in it. You can think deep, meditate. Who am I? No, you can self-discovery. A long time is a time of self-discovery. So that it's not that too bad for somebody to be alone. You can take advantage of these states. Of this state, you can take advantage of it.
Thank you so much, Olucomfort. We're so grateful, and we just wanted to give 60 seconds final advice to our viewers out there that marriage is actually not a solution to loneliness. There is between marriage and loneliness, and they should. I don't know how you do it. We just give you that opportunity.
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Yeah. My advice to everybody out there, especially the single who are not yet married, and who have this mentality that when I get married, marriage will cure my loneliness. My dear friends out there, marriage cannot cure your loneliness. You must deal with it right now. You must enjoy being alone, enjoy being self-sufficient. And those who are married, please, I beg of you, work on your marriage. Work on your marriage. And I want to talk with us individually. Married people, don't depend your happiness, your joy on the next person, because it is uncertain how the next person will treat you. You cannot control it, but you can control how you see yourself, and that will get you going, to keep you going. So marriage should not get you stuck. Marriage should not get whatever you find in it. I wrote a book, Not Born a Wife, Born a You. And I write in that book, I told women that if you don't get what you desire in marriage, you must not get stuck. Keep moving. Keep going. Don't be depressed. And I see God helping us in Jesus' name.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Indeed, we see God helping us. Marriage is not the solution to loneliness. If you're out there waiting that wants to get married, loneliness has gone. Sorry, you're just getting into the deeper one. Thank you for being a part of Family and Value.
We appreciate you and we wish you the very best of today.
I'm still expecting my birthday gift.
Thank you for having
in
me.
the studio. I've taken something.
Yeah, definitely. I will do that.
I'm sure she will ship it down.
I will.
So that she the dry fish. The dry fish.
See why I have to go to work.
The dry fish.
I will.
Fish for us.
So see why I have to come to work. Thank you so much, Very Comfort. Best regards to the family and everyone in Warri. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Okay, so this is where we unveil the topic we'll be talking about tomorrow. We're looking at self-care in a healthy society, nurturing the mind, the soul, and the body. Self-care in a hectic society, as much as there's up and down economy, unemployment, everything coming, healthcare, education, everything is not coming the way you want it to look chaotic. How do you nurture your mind, your soul, and your body so that you not go to the other side? So we'll be talking more about that tomorrow. Joy.
Okay, yes, thank you for being a part of Family and Value. So I have now, please, MCR, please, can you view this cake, because I just got a surprise. My partner just took me off the smile. I just saw the way she was looking. I know she's the one that can pull this surprise. So I have this wonderful cake here. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. So this is my cake from our beautiful Olori. You know, Mama Gen Z decided to surprise me with a cake. So if you want to eat part of this
There's
cake,
so many more surprises.
you see that I don't want to spoil my makeup. That's just my goal today. I want to be a strong woman, superwoman, no crying, no tearing. But this is a very beautiful case. I want to appreciate you. Thank you very much. And to the social media department, yes, I've seen how you're celebrating me. I love you. If Tuji does not celebrate me, he knows that. Hey, my Frank and Go, join my namesake. All of you, I see your heart. Thank you. Mr. Johnson, thank you. So I'm saying thank you to everyone. So if you want to be part of this cake, please call in. Call in as you're coming, come with your gift. I'll just give a little. I want to be part of the cake. I have your gift for you. You come and if not, just send the wishes and stay in your house. Continue watching Family and Palace. Thank you. My name is Sirimen Joab. I'll see you tomorrow. It's still my birthday week, so send me your gift, send me your messages. I'm still receiving well wishes. Thank you very much.
Okay, so it's a new day, and a new day comes with strength and new thought. So be a good and a thoughtful citizen. Do the right thing. Don't put yourself into the other side of the law, so that you not find yourself where you don't hope to, end up in. And when you go there, by the time you come back, they'll give you a name. I pray that's not your portion. So stay well, stay good, and keep on the family values and the honor that comes with it. Have a splendid night, splendid day. Bye for now.